Hey loves, I'm Naturally Curla and welcome to my channel. Also, I just want to say I apologize for my camera lens. For some reason, it just would not focus today. It was acting up. I'll be using Dr. Miracle products in this video. I will be doing a pre-poo first, using their hydrating oil and daily moisturizing grow oil. Both oils have a mixture of awesome penetrating oils and sealing oils. I'm going to go ahead and dip them in hot water that I already have, hot or warm water. I find using hot water makes it a lot more warmer on the inside. I just don't leave it in the hot water that long. I'm going to be pre-pooing my natural hair. If you don't know what pre-pooing is, it's pretty much when you apply a treatment like conditioner or oil to your hair before shampooing it. I prefer oil, but I will use a conditioner too. Washing has a lot of manipulation going on, so I pre-poo to get my hair ready for it. I've noticed less breakage when I do this. My hair is very fragile when it's wet. Hair period is very fragile when it's wet. So I would leave this in my hair probably for 30 minutes to an hour, or sometimes even overnight, by moisturizing my scalp, giving my scalp a good moisturizing massage. A good massage just to get all that good stuff flowing and to, encourage growth. Also, when making an oil or a mixture, keep in mind that it is better to do this on dry hair than wet hair, because the water will repel any oil you apply to it and it will sit on top of the water and act as a sealing aid instead of penetrating it. So I'm just going to be doing that, and I'm going to brush it through, and then I'm going to use put my plastic cap. It's a cap I received as a gift. I leave all of this in the description box below if you're curious about where I got the cap for. The cap pretty much heats up your hair. It's just like deep conditioning your hair. You can either sit under the dryer with it, or just walk around the house and do whatever you got to do. So I've always liked Dr. Miracle's oils. I used to use them back in the day, like years ago, and I noticed they're coming back out. They're revamping themselves. I got a chance to hang with them this past weekend. I had a full weekend experience with them. I was so grateful for it. They took us to dinner. We had a really good conversation about everything, what we would like to see in the future, about products, hair, and they also had a whole pampering experience, and they treated us to the On the Run tour. So it was very fun. If you want to check that out, you can go to their page. Also, you can go to my Instagram and see the whole weekend experience. And that's really it. This is the cap I was talking about, and I'm just going to let this sit on my hair for about an hour at this point. And yes, Lord, I finally did a shower scene. This was a lot harder to do because it started fogging up because I was taking a shower as well. I was like, while I'm in here, I might as well, take a shower. I'm using their conditioning shampoo to shampoo my hair. The product was really good. It was very conditioning, as well as the oils also help to aid in more of that, because shampoos can be kind of stripping. So the oils are helping me to prevent, the shampoo's not going to take all the oil out the hair. It's still going to leave some in there. So it kind of balances itself out. Then I'm going to rinse this out. I rinsed the shampoo out, as you can see, and I'm going to use their deep conditioning treatment. And again, I'll leave everything I use in the description box below. I'm just going to apply that to my hair. As you can see, so far, everything is looking very healthy. The curls are, coming together, looking very moisturized and juicy. And I'm just going to brush it through with a Denman brush. And then I'm going to use my plastic cap and sit under the dryer for 30 minutes. It started fogging up. I think next time I'll leave the door open so it doesn't get so hot in there. But this was my first go at it. And as you can see, that was all the shedding I had in that moment. I wash and deep condition my hair weekly, for those wondering. So now I'm just going to go ahead and start with the front part of my hair, and I'm just doing pretty much those elastic kind of box twists that they are. I've done something similar to this already on my page. It's somewhere in the YouTube video section, but that's really it. I'm just going to go ahead and box it off. This is a part where you kind of watch what I'm doing. And I'm going to be using their edge control and their leave-in conditioner for my twist. But I was kind of going for a genie kind of ponytail. And you'll see where I'm going at. But I wanted something going on in the front part of my hair. So I was trying something new. And that's the grow oil. I'm just using that to get my hair ready for braids. My scalp so it doesn't dry out. And I'm just going to braid this first. I'm just braiding it down the middle. Again, I'm only looking through my cameras. I don't, my mirror is on the side. So if my part is a little crooked or something's going on, keep in mind that I'm not perfect. I do make mistakes, and I'm still trying to get the hang of parting. Me and parting, I have a love and hate with each other. Like sometimes the part comes out perfect, and sometimes she just does what she wants. And that's the edge control. I like the edge control. It worked. Everything stayed in place. It didn't just give out on me after 2 minutes. And I spray a little water to add some moisture to it, to manipulate it a little bit better because it is thick. And then I'm going to start doing my little elastic boxes. Well, pretty my elastic rubber bands. I'm just going to start doing the little boxes. And then I'm going to cross everything over that braid. And you'll see what I'm doing as the video goes on. I messed up a little bit towards the end, and I end up fixing it off camera. But y'all have seen this style so many times from so many different people. You don't really have to do this, but you're still going to get an idea of what I did, and you can keep it going, you can shorten it, or you can kind of change it however you want to change it. That's the beauty of styling your own hair. You can do whatever you want. But this is just what I was doing. And again, I did mess up towards, I wouldn't say mess up, I just didn't like how it looked, so I changed it, but I did that off camera. And as you can see from how it's looking, I ended up taking the bottom two apart towards the end and adding more little squares to it. But I'm just going to take the oil and the leave-in conditioner from Dr. Miracle's, and that's going to be the only two products that I use: the leave-in conditioner to moisturize and act as a styler, and the oil to be a sealant, pretty much sealing the moisture. And do as many twists as you want. I'm going to do as much as I want. I'm just showing you this just to show you what I do. And I use a little bit of the edge control, the Dr. Miracle's edge control on the ends, as I always do, to secure my ends in place. So I let this sit in my hair overnight, and it's the next day. Everything is dry, and I'm just going to separate using the Dr. Miracle's peppermint serum right there on the side. And as you can see, that's what I did. I took those apart, and to me it looked a lot better. And I'm just going to separate my twists, and then I'm going to pick my hair for volume, and I'm going to put it up in like a genie kind of ponytail. It's what I'm really kind of going for, but you can only get so much genie in your real hair with shrinkage and all that good stuff. So I guess it would look more like a tree. If anything, it wouldn't really be a genie. It would be like a tree puff. A tree bush, if anything. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a tree bush. But I'm just laying my edges with the Dr. Miracle's edge control, and I don't know, some of you still ask me where I get that little comb from, even though I've mentioned it a couple times in the description box, and I've got it from my local beauty supply store. If you cannot find it from your local beauty supply store, you can go to Amazon. It's just the edge control comb and brush attachment. I prefer the little comb part because it just gives me more direction than the brush, and the brush just it's better at kind of smoothing everything together. So the key to a really good ponytail is making sure the back is smooth down and you don't have no tangles in the back so it starts to lump up. So I'm just going to take my Denman brush that I got from Sally's Beauty Supply store. The only place you can get a Denman brush from, or on Amazon. It's like $10 or so. It could be more. But yeah, I got that from Sally's, and I'm just going to use that. And I'm trying to, as you can see, it's like I just use my little head tie and I just did it on top of each other to be a little bit more higher puff. And I got that head tie from Walmart. And then I'm going to take the little gold string that I bought from my local beauty supply store. You can find this at your local beauty supply store or Amazon. It's just some gold string. It's probably like braid string. It's probably really what it's called. I'm not really sure. I just asked her for the little gold string behind her and she handed it to me. But and I'm just gonna wrap it around my ponytail to give it just some more so one just looks just like a ponytail. This was when I was going to the Beyonce and Jay-Z on the Run tour concert, y'all. I was so excited because I was in the audience like nobody better not run up on them again and try to ruin this for me because I had to fight them. You know how it is. Like, don't you dare ruin this experience. Like, how dare you really do that? Like, what's wrong with you? Idiot. Anyway, so that's really it. I didn't do a full, like, you can see my face and whatnot. You know, I already have a blue eye tutorial on my channel if you want to check that out. I already have that up there. It's the same blue eyeshadow tutorial that I did. And this is the end results. My head is big, so you can't really see my face too. But again, till next time, bye.